Betelgeuse, also known as Betelgeuse, is a red supergiant star nestled within the constellation Orion. It's not just bright, it's colossal. Roughly 764 times the size of our Sun, this star would stretch past the orbit of Mars if placed at the center of our solar system. Its sheer scale makes it one of the most important celestial objects for studying how massive stars evolve, and how they die. Located about 650 light-years from Earth, Betelgeuse is close enough to observe in remarkable detail. But it's not a stable, quiet star. It's a variable star, meaning its brightness changes often and unpredictably. These changes aren't just cosmetic, they're signs of deep internal instability. Betelgeuse is approaching the final chapters of its life. And when it ends, it will end in spectacular fashion, as a supernova. No one knows the exact moment this will happen. But recently, signs have suggested it may come sooner than we once thought. Between late 2019 and early 2020, Betelgeuse underwent a mysterious phase now known as the Great Dimming. Its brightness dropped drastically, so much so that astronomers feared the explosion might be imminent. But then, it reversed course. Not only did it return to normal, it grew even brighter than before. This event gave scientists a rare opportunity to watch a supergiant star change in real time. And then, on May 20, 2023, something even stranger happened. A Twitter bot named BlebotTTS posted that Betelgeuse's brightness had surged by 142%. Within hours, the astronomical community was buzzing, and confirmation soon came from the American Association of Variable Star Observers. At that moment, Betelgeuse became the seventh brightest object in the night sky. Its glowing red-orange hue makes it easy to spot, even through light pollution. It's become a favorite among amateur astronomers armed with nothing more than binoculars or backyard telescopes. And thanks to its unpredictable behavior, it remains one of the most closely watched stars in the sky today. To study a star this closely, at this stage of life, is a once-in-a-generation opportunity. Scientists hope that Betelgeuse's final act will help them understand what happens when massive stars collapse. Some even believe that when it does go supernova, it will be visible during the daytime, and bright enough to cast shadows at night. A sight not seen by human eyes in centuries. Ancient cultures have watched Betelgeuse's fluctuations for thousands of years. The Greeks recorded its presence, and Aboriginal Australians wove it into their sky stories. Normally, the star follows a rough 400-day cycle of brightening and fading. But that's changed. Now, the cycle appears to be shrinking, down to around 130 days. This could be a sign of growing instability in its core. Recent research led by Andrea Dupree revealed that Betelgeuse ejected a significant portion of its outer layers. This massive release disturbed the star's equilibrium and caused sudden shifts in brightness and motion. It may take years, or even decades, for the star to regain a stable rhythm. But the clock is ticking. Inside Betelgeuse, fusion is actively converting helium, carbon, and oxygen into heavier elements. Eventually, it will attempt to fuse iron, an element that doesn't release energy when fused. That's the fatal step. Once iron dominates the core, fusion stops. Gravity takes over. The star collapses. What follows could be the birth of a neutron star, or even a black hole. Experts like astronomer Peter Garnovich believe we are witnessing Betelgeuse's final countdown. But just how long that countdown is remains uncertain. It could be months. It could be centuries. Still, the possibility has reignited global interest in stellar evolution and deep space observation. And surprisingly, Betelgeuse's fame isn't just scientific. It's cultural. Thanks to its appearance in popular films and its dramatic name, Betelgeuse has become a symbol of mystery and transformation, of endings and beginnings. It's more than a star. It's a story unfolding before our eyes. Each flicker of its light tells us something. Not just about this star, but about stars in general. It reminds us that the night sky isn't static. It's alive. Breathing. Changing. Betelgeuse is teaching us to see stars not as distant ornaments, but as living celestial bodies, burning, pulsing, dying, and reshaping the cosmos. Some nights, it burns quietly. Other nights, it erupts with radiant fire, dazzling even casual stargazers. If it explodes in our lifetime, it could light up the sky for weeks. The shockwave of light would travel across the galaxy, and for a moment, even those who never look up might stop, stare, and wonder. Betelgeuse has already given science priceless data. But more importantly, it has given us awe. It's reminded us of our place in a vast and active universe. A universe where endings are beginnings and death can be luminous. Whether it dims or dazzles, Betelgeuse commands attention. It's the ultimate space puzzle. From ancient cave markings to today's high-powered observatories, this star has captivated minds across cultures and centuries. It's both a symbol and a mystery. And for those watching closely, it's a glimpse into the rhythms of the cosmos, into the very heartbeat of the universe. Look up on a clear night, and you might spot its glow, steady, reddish, but full of hidden storms. A quiet titan carrying ancient fire. Whatever happens next, Betelgeuse has already left its mark on astronomy, mythology, and the human imagination. We are lucky to be alive in its final act.